还有宝石，宝石你投啊！宝石。
Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. Dai here, and it's time for another batch of 69 FEAT memes, or rather, anything type moon. In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. These come from Reddit, Twitter, and my Discord. Let me know if you happen to see yours go uncredited. I do my best, but watermarks aren't always provided. Without further ado, let's see if funny Vamp is really as funny as the name implies. Which type of gamer are you? Apparently, you're a boomer if you're still playing Fate Grand Order, yet you're a gooner for playing Nikke. Don't give me that shit. There are plenty of gooners playing Hoyoverse games. They've got the best R34 animations, after all. Is it a boomer take to think that the term gooner is lame and juvenile? Let's stick with classic terms like Fap King. Well, looks like Hoyoverse is gonna get more boomers at this rate. What do you expect when Star Rail holds a collab with Stay Night? First though, China's gotta do something about Emiya. Ironically, it was America that first censored Emiya Alter, making his skin brighter. What do you suppose is worse, no representation or bad representation? Frankly, I don't give a damn. If it's got waifu, then I'm in. Which of these gacha protagonists made the coolest achievement? Ritsuka won a fistfight against Gatia. Problem is, that doesn't mean jack to anyone who doesn't know who Gatia is. If it said he beat a god hand-to-hand, he'd be a step above Gran here. Did the doctor in Arknights really cook noodles in his own mouth? I'm inclined to give it to him. Is the one who got laid supposed to be the commander? I don't know. They start to look the same once you put them in uniform. Archer, what's wrong? My life. Too bad offing himself was never going to break his contract with the planet. I'm pretty sure this is from The Office, but right now, I'm thinking about Kyler from the class of '09. That game is absolutely hilarious.
All I deserve is a deep plunge! You did this, Nicole!
Oh, God.
What was that 90s TV show? Did I do that?
I'm traumatized right now. That was actually pretty good.
I want to touch some swords. Who took away my boy's blades? Do chainsaws count? Pretty sure Denji would let you touch his. Take that the wrong way, and we've got a yaoi dojin. The evolution of Shirou Emiya. Things are great till level 5, but then it gets messy. At least most of them are the same person at the end of the day. The whole Kotomine thing is just a trolling coincidence. I heard that, apparently, writing for Muramasa is fun, because nobody expects Shirou to live long enough to act like an old man. Without Avalon, he might as well be a walking corpse. I am the main character, and I will stop you. Not anymore. What do you think of all my spin-offs? Except Emmy is still in Zero, FGO, and Extra. It'll always be a close fight. Gilgamesh might have strange fake to himself, but then Shirou's got the cooking show. Ritsuka, give your heroines to me. No, wait. You've got your own. Well, I want yours too. Oh shit. Kiritsugu, how dare you? Wouldn't this imply that the counterforce wants Lincoln dead? Mighty suspicious. Black Myth Wukong's finally out. Sanzang's all. Last night, I dream I had you in my arms. I'd say she should just buy the damn thing, but knowing her behavior in Journey to the West, she's probably dirt poor. Someone get this girl a free Steam key already. Can I play the new Gouda Gouda? Did you finish Lost Belt 4? No? Ha! Eat shit, you loser! Arjuna's really getting into this. There are two types of gacha players. Those who calculate their statistics. Bro, her crit rate is mid. She's not even meta. Versus the Gigachads. Damn, she's literally my wife. Time to pull. You all know which one I am. People who actually play the game are miserable. So much grinding, so much gacha. Life's a lot brighter when you just fap to the characters from afar. That's pretty much my relationship with Overwatch, Genshin, Star Rail, Azure Lane, Blue Archive, and Arknights. You may need lucky rolls to get them in the game, but on my computer I can just right-click and then save them to my hard drive. Morgan ASMR, putting you to sleep by gently comforting you. Ironic, given she's usually the bad guy. Meanwhile, the true savior here is gonna put you to sleep by detonating 35 pipe bombs. Pretty sure her kind of sleep is eternal. That's an average of 1 pipe bomb per second. Impressive. Oh, Artoria, how your attitude has changed. She used to say, "I must not strike a fairy." Now she wants to exterminate the entire species. I don't blame her. Though, it's a bit disheartening to know that Castoria is a completely different person. At best, she might emulate what Artoria is like in proper human history. At the same time, though, I don't mind this change in personality. This one's from one of my Discord users. Why I despise King Arthur and why you should too. Let's see here. She burned villages, namely to deny her enemies room to expand, and she tormented Lancelot by essentially giving him permission to bang the queen. Meanwhile, half the round table consists of Morgan's own children, whom she sent to destroy King Arthur, only for them to instead worship her. This right here is why Hollow Ataraxia is one of my favorite Fate works. It's so exciting every time a new event pops up for her. It's a good thing Kirby spits out the food he eats. Otherwise, I'd have to retrieve the King of Knights from his round gullet. Now I need to hear him say, "Excalibur!" You've heard of Brazilian Miku, but what about Brazilian Mordred? Is she still really hostile? Who cares? She's hot. Deca is a phenomenal artist. I even commissioned this kick-ass Daichan from them. Abtastic. I believe in vintage skirt supremacy. Well, they do look astonishingly beautiful. This is the kind of skirt my cat loves. He can play with it as it wafts around, and he can crawl up in there for warmth. I think Reen has the best skirt, though. Never forget what they took from you. OG Hisui had more forehead. Really? That's hardly noticeable. CL used to have this M shape where her bangs part. Now she's just got Mashu hair. Perhaps Takeuchi has sworn off asymmetry. Arcoade used to have a set of bangs on top of her bangs. That's gone, but now she has an aoge. Which do you prefer? The bootleggers have done it again. Tsukihime action figure, now including curry rice and udon. For a knockoff, it's surprisingly accurate to the source material. I wonder how much she costs compared to a Figma. We've had images of the actress Takeuchi used as the basis for Arcoade's design for years now. Fans finally figured out that woman's identity, and she's Canadian. Now, if Arcoade destroys all of humanity, we know who to blame. Supposedly, Alice looks just like this emoji. I'm not so sure, though. The emote has a look of genuine confusion, whereas I can't help but think Alice is judging me while she's at it. There might even be a hint of embarrassment. For as deadpan as she looks, she's also highly expressive. Could just be me projecting, though. Hey Emiya, what's up, Tono? What kind of girl turns you on? I find them attractive when they're strong, fight for what's right, and are well put together. How about you? Well put together, you say? Oh, come on, Shiki. She's the most resilient character in the Nasuverse. If she ain't good enough, nobody is. That or Shiki just likes his women the way he likes watermelon, sliced into chunks. White woman spotted. Wait, does he really say that? I just looked it up, and no, though that is an impressive Photoshop. This is why I can't trust manga screenshots anymore. It's like April Fools on Twitter, but it happens nearly every day. So Arcoade, during your fight with Vlav, you said your body could withstand temperatures of 3,000 degrees Celsius no problem. What does that say about your tolerance for the Scoville scale? The dude always does his research, after all. When the aoge get twisted together, what the hell are you two doing? When you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Thanks to the redesigns, this can actually happen. I love you as my sister. Finally! The first ever anti-incest eroge. But I love you as a woman even more. Ah! I'm blind! Foolish of you to underestimate the wincest. The difference in Aozaki siblings. One has a serious nicotine addiction, while the other would rather munch on a wafer stick. As a clean, sober man myself, I too would choose death by sugar. Ah, Reen, I love you so. If only you were real. Hell, even if she's fake, I'd love for us to have a hologram like this. Blade Runner may be a dystopia, but it has its perks. I have lots of quartz and money, and I love you a lot, so please come home. No. Combo breaker! It really do be that way sometimes. Screw your zodiac sign. Who was your first starter servant? Huh. What does it say about people who chose to re-roll? I call it taking charge of my own destiny, or dare I say, fate. I'll see myself out. Master, you spent our money on Riku's banner. We're homeless now. I could imagine Ritsuka saying, come on, this still beats the Russian tundra. Plus, we can still charge our phone at the library. Gay? No! What are you doing, you idiot? This is what it feels like to get spooked on pity. Since the gay bulg is supposed to strike the heart, would it automatically reach down your throat? Or would this actually be the perfect defense? What if Fate Grand Order finally introduced PvP? Master on master action. That might seem like a cool idea, until you imagine what the stall teams are capable of. This would be busted in so many ways. Whoever goes first can just spam AoE Noble Phantasms to instantly win. Name a property from the early 2000s that's still popular today and features characters from folklore. Huh, this just reminded me that Type Moon has never made a Pinocchio servant before. I could picture him lying enough to break his own nose off and use it as a staff. Is that a MFing Star Wars reference? Of course, this was merely an omen of things to come. I really need to check out that new Saber Wars manga. Calamity Jane and Space Ishtar together? It's a match made in heaven. When your game has enough BBs to do a full chain of CCC. In culinary terms, this would be like serving the same Noble Phantasm 3 ways. At least the saber faces are somewhat different. Did BB take over the moon, or was she here all along? I don't care. I'm calling it an invasion. Ugh! Now that is creepy as hell. It looks like BB, it acts like BB, but no, it's friggin' Kazura Drop in disguise. As if Fate Extra needed to get more complicated. 4 reasons why I don't trust AI anymore. As someone who's only played the first 3 Halos, I'm not sure what happened with Cortana. BB and Monica, however, could be the best of friends. They both love you, but seem to only show it through torment. Now here's a crazy captcha. Which of the following images display summer servants? How hard could it be? Just click all the swimsuits. Wrong! At the very least, Zenobia and Elizabeth are false flags. Takeuchi, please be serious for once! Okay, when you put them together like this, I do see people's complaints. CL looks exactly like Arcoade, and if not Arcoade, then Mashu. Huh, this is when you realize that 90% of CL's character is identified through her wardrobe. Change that, and she could be anyone. Tomorrow you must come dressed as dead people. My friend the next day. Imagine if the teacher replied, "Who is this? There's no record of her in Chaldea's database." That, and couldn't you also dress up as a generic zombie? Ah yes, the Prillia girls are advertising their own themed earbuds. What I want to know is if they're better than my Raycon Everyday earbuds. Do they offer 15% off with free shipping? What about their ergonomic design and active noise cancellation? Can I pair them with 2 devices at once? Is that a handy charging case with quick charge? Will it give me 90 minutes of use from just 10 minutes charging? Are they weatherproof and sweat resistant so they endure when I get a little too excited seeing Kuro and Miyu making out? Do they have an awareness mode, so I can tell when somebody comes to my door while I'm busting a nut to Luvia's thighs? Sadly, no. This video is not sponsored, and nothing about these earbuds is even remotely relevant to the show. A non-Lovecraftian foreigner? In my foreigner class? How queer. I've never seen such a thing. I must inquire about this further with my lore masters post-haste. Meanwhile, those same lore masters. I guess we're doing non-Lovecraftian foreigners now. Is there any rule in the Nasuverse that hasn't been broken by now? Clytie Van Gogh's not interested. It's not her problem. She's actually doing it right. She's just too busy snacking on her bento. Tamamo no Mae was released from her seal 2 years ago. The Irish government is cutting down ancient fairy trees. Now, Durendal has been stolen. Something big is happening here, folks. Potential catalysts are being gathered, I tell ya. To everyone who actually wants to see a real Holy Grail war, y'all remember how 3 years ago Tamamo's stone got broken? Or how Durendal was stolen? Or how Napoleon's gun sold at auction? Well, a French guy just discovered Ozymandias' sarcophagus. Only 3 more of these incidents and we're set. Huh? You want to know what makes my character so popular and endearing? Well, not only do I have great homemaking skills, I have the appeal of a fox girl as well. It's a great combo, but do you want to know what the real secret to my success is? My voice actress is excellent. Tell me guys, is this true? Would Tamamo still be as popular if she were completely silent? Recall how neither Stay Night nor Tsukihime had any voice acting at first. Kya! A room where you have to kiss someone close to be able to leave. Yes! Hakuno's not having it. By my command spell, I order you to destroy this door, caster! Something tells me Tamamo would treat this as a betrayal, on par with Kiritsugu ordering Artoria to destroy the Grail. Foxes are completely trustworthy, literally spells out fact, by the way, and that's because it is one. Fool! It does not spell fact. That would be an acronym. I generally do trust my Tamamama, though. Possibly the worst back-to-school rep ever. Holy shit, no kidding! Obviously this means nothing in Japan, but in America, it's low-key hilarious. Not that I'm offended, I'm just surprised they let this by. Things have been censored for much less. A new AI-generated article reviews the Kind Moon title, Destiny Keep Nighttime. It's composed of the Destiny, Limitless Bladeworks, and Heaven's Really Feel routes. Would you say that Shirou's really feeling it? Seems more like a bad translation than something ChatGPT would actually write. Explain an anime plot badly. Girlfriend is pregnant with Satan, so boyfriend wants an abortion, but the priest is pro-life. Now, when's the last time you saw the clergy throw hands over this? Also, does this mean that Christians wouldn't support abortion, even in the case of the Antichrist? It was only a matter of time till someone made this, and I'm glad they did. He takes one look at Scheherazade.
It's a girl? Oh yeah, you're right about that.
She can violate my rights if...
Being an archer isn't what you might think. Only weak-minded servants use slingshots or bows. Big-brained servants opt for guns or swords. And only the galaxy-brained servants are bold enough to use dolphins as projectiles. Uh-oh, I think Gilga takes offense to that. He loves swords. All kinds of swords. Strange how Gilgamesh in Final Fantasy is just a goofy samurai. If he could really pull weapons from other franchises from the Gate of Babylon, what do you think his best asset would be? Aaron headbutts at it again, traumatizing me. He's managed to make something scarier than SCP-096. If you didn't know, that's the Shy Guy. He hates being looked at, and if he catches you staring, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth so he can rip you to shreds. What would you do if potatoes suddenly vanished? You reach for a bag of crisps, only to find it empty. All chippies are closed, kebab shops are in turmoil, donors are woefully incomplete. How long before society breaks down? Poor Kuzal.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I like you. Chad, is that Riz? You just ruined it. We were having a moment. Chad, am I cooked? Who are you talking to? If she's that hot, I can tolerate the cringe. Problem is, she's an e-girl, and she'd rather have you simping for her OnlyFans than actually date you. POV, you are a young boy who's just starting a new life with your adopted family. Skahak is your aunt, Skadi's your mom, and Aoko's your onei-chan. First question, are they step-parents and siblings? Second question, do I even care? Nope. I've seen enough hentai to catch where this is going. Poor Shirou. Who keeps draining my fucking magic points? What's funny is that I don't think Medusa even had to use Reen in Shirou's wet dream. I'm sure he was equally petrified by Ryder's cleavage. Or maybe Shirou's just a naive, wholesome sweetheart. The one whose mind is in the gutter must be Saber. Well, certainly not at first anyway. I blame Reen and thank her dearly. Ah, it's like one of those bizarre banner ads. You start out with a level 10 hooker, but she evolves into a level 100 escort. Is this like Pokemon, where I can just give her an Everstone? I prefer my trashy Hawaiian goddess, thank you very much. See? King Protea can't pull this off, can she? Is this even allowed in Dubai? My only complaint is that BB doesn't look like she's especially into it. We need a wilder expression. Anyway, those are all the memes I have for you today. Thanks for stopping by. Again, if one of yours is here, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoy this channel, help us grow by liking, commenting, sharing the video, subscribing to OtakuDaiKun, and
most of all, smashing that notification bell so you don't miss out on all our anime lore, discussions, and Let's Play content.
you can support us directly through Patreon, Subscribestar, or a YouTube membership, all of which come with benefits like spicy exclusive vids and early access.
As always, celebrate your fandom. I want to give a special shout out to all my $10 and up supporters. Video Gamer 75, Dante Pendragon, Chaos Sonic 1, Trodai Connacht, Stephen Elak, Otaku Mom, Jens Bauman, Mystic Samurai 1983, Free Brick, Olympian Doll, Lunar Works, Link Pendrago, Observer Bellis, James Hewitt, Uncanny EXP, Crow Calum, Saul Soto, Tristan Riggin, Major, Mayfu Mado, Dionysus, God of Wine and Madness, Caitlin P, Sogai CH, Vladimir Ovna, The Taz 96, Jonathan Padua, Kengo X 77, Alistair Bernadotte, and Akakaze Yume. Thank you all so much.